March Madness is finally here. Selection Sunday has come and gone, and the bracket is now set. Our expert Dom Vernazza is here with me to preview what is sure to be another crazy tournament. Dom, let's start at the top. The 1 seeds. Who has the toughest road to the Final Four? Who has the easiest one?
I think Virginia got it really tough. You're looking at
the #1 overall, too.
They're the best. You look at Arizona is by far the best 4 seed. They were really screwed over in the process. Kentucky is always dangerous. They're long.
Just won an SEC championship.
They're long and athletic. You don't want to be facing them. And then you're looking at the #2 seed. I think Cincinnati is one of the better, if not the maybe second best #2 seed.
Mick Cronin is such a fantastic coach, and that defense is just as potent potentially as Virginia's on a given night.
Exactly, and even Tennessee at 3 is good. So I'm looking up and down. I mean, there's gonna be a bloodbath to get to the Final Four. I think that's brutal for the #1 overall seed.
That's just not right.
Well, they just got screwed over by low seedings for Kentucky and Arizona.
Yeah, I don't like it. Meanwhile, as far as an easy path, I think the Wildcats of Villanova, champs 2 years ago, have a fairly straightforward run.
And obviously, it's never easy to make the Final Four. But yeah, I mean, you're looking at, Purdue has been really slumping. They're the #2 seed in there. Texas A&M, another team that's been slumping. Wichita State's good, so, they could be a threat.
I have Texas Tech going down to Stephen F. Austin first round.
Yeah, so do I. The other problem is, they might be facing Alabama in the second round, which could be a little bit of an upset matchup with Colin Sexton playing the way he is. But other than that.
What a filthy shot to keep them in contention to even get into this tournament. Meanwhile, you look at really some of the teams that maybe shouldn't have gotten in. Oklahoma, I see them waiting for Duke in a potential second-round matchup. You also have Michael Porter Jr. now back playing for Missouri. That's a potential interesting matchup in the second round for
I definitely think Duke, Oklahoma. I mean, if there's ever a person who's going to go Kemba Walker on this tournament, I think it very well could be Trae Young. He's got the range. They've been slumping a little bit, and I feel like maybe teams are starting to kind of figure him out a little. But, I mean, when you've got that deep range.
Who's your national title contender in your bracket? Who's going to win it in your bracket?
Man,
I'm terrible at it, so.
Oh, first off, if I pick the right person, you got to give me half your winnings. But I got to say Duke.
That's mine too.
I don't feel super comfortable about it, but that's kind of the way my bracket shook out. I think they have a ton of talent.
It killed me last year.
Marvin Bagley has been playing probably the second best player in the nation behind DeAndre Ayton. You've got Grayson Allen, who's been there before. He's going to be cool under pressure. Wendell Carter, highly underrated. And I just think this college is shown that twin tower dynamic can really work here.
Now, what about the other team from right down the road, UNC, who knocked off Duke in the semifinals to go up against Virginia in the ACC championship game? They're the #2 in the West. Do we think they have a chance?
Well, I definitely think they do, especially because, Xavier is probably, if we're being honest, the weakest of the 4-1 seeds. So that really is helping.
I have them going out to Michael Porter Jr.
Yeah, no, I think that's really helping them out. Gonzaga could be a tough matchup at #4, a little rematch there. But I definitely think that of all the 2 seeds, they probably have the easiest path back to the Final Four. And once you get there, it's anyone's game. I think they definitely have the size and talent. Roy Williams, he knows a thing or two about winning championships. So.
And do you think Virginia gets to the Final Four through that gauntlet?
I had Arizona beating Virginia. I think DeAndre Ayton, throughout the whole season, has been fantastic, but recently he's been turning it on. He's the closest thing college basketball has seen to Shaquille O'Neal, just a dominant 7'1" player. I think it's going to be tough for Virginia.
Well, let's watch our brackets go down in flames, shall we?
Every year.
Every year. Well, we've made our picks for this tournament. They're probably wrong.
Almost certainly.
Up next, Thomas and I do a little role-playing as we bring our NBA experts to discuss where LeBron James should go this offseason. Stick around.